I'm not afraid of failing. Maybe I accept failing as part of it.
What up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. He is the lineal UFC heavyweight champion fighting Tyson Fury at the Battle of the Baddest in Riyadh on October 28th. And if my man is fumbling a bag, it's because he has too many to carry these days. Francis Ngannou, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for making the time. Quite the
Okay,
spectacle we have on our hands this weekend, huh?
right? Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. I mean everything from the Pepper music video to the Rumble and Riyadh trailer. It's been very Hollywood. What has it been like for you to um, sort of be involved with promotion on a scale that like we haven't seen ever possibly?
No, no. I haven't seen anything close like this. And I remember some most of the time get to the scene of those promotion shoot, then it just looked like a movie scene, you know. Um, yeah, all those promotion set was like exactly like movie. And in fact, most of them was shoot in Hollywood.
Yes, sir. I love it. Well, I'm glad that you took the gamble and it seems like it's paying off. I'm very happy to see that. We do need to talk about the fight while we have this time. I talked to Dewey, I talked to Eric Nixick, but I would really like to know from you, having Mike Tyson in your corner and being involved from time to time in training, in what way has Mike contributed the most to helping you prepare for this fight with Tyson Fury?
I mean, just the idea of having Mike there, helping and believing in it. I think that also is quite something quite important, interesting um, to have one of the greatest, if it's not the greatest heavyweight of all the time, being part of it and being in your corner and believing you. Like just that one itself, I think is everything. Then you have to talk about his technique. You have to talk about the fundamental, his footwork, his skills, everything that you can learn from. There's nothing in Mike Tyson that you will say, oh no, I get this. Everything from Mike Tyson you can learn and will just get you better.
You know, this isn't the first time we've seen a mixed martial artist step into a boxing ring. We're seeing it more year after year, it feels. When you look at guys like Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz, Tyron Woodley, what do you think is maybe one mistake or theme that you can pick from what you've seen them do that maybe helps you take a slightly different approach to this Tyson Fury fight?
I would not say it's a mistake or something. I think everybody is unique. Everybody has his own opportunity. Everybody has his own determination. Everybody knows what he's looking for. So we are all different. Everything that we have failed is something that somebody have succeeded, and everything that we have succeeded is something that some people have failed. So there's not a magical. There's not a formula into this. It's just up to every single case.
What has your approach to cardio been for this camp? Obviously, training for 5 minute rounds in MMA, very different task than preparing for a boxing match.
Well, I've been very focused on my cardio, on my endurance, and that's why like I do believe that if this fight go to the distance, I still have my chance, and that was my main focus, in fact, because cardios carry everything. Cardio help you to carry your power as long as the fight goes.
You know, obviously, this being you making the transition to boxing against arguably the greatest of this generation, a lot of people are counting you out. But when I talk to people like Dewey Cooper and I ask them, why do you have so much faith in Francis? They have so many examples from your life growing up to beating Cyril Gane when the condition that your knees were in. Francis, if I were to ask you, where do you pull this confidence from? What makes you believe that you can achieve what many think is unachievable. Why do you have so much self-belief?
I don't know, maybe because I'm crazy.
Are-
You know,
are- Aren't
uh,
all people who achieve high things a little bit crazy, right?
yeah. And maybe because I'm not afraid of failing, maybe I accept failing as part of it.
Mm,
Maybe because I just dive when I have to dive without thinking of the if this, if that, you know, that's how it works. You never know. I mean, regardless the amount of confidence that you have, you never know what will really happen until you get there. So your the the best confidence that you can have, the best way that you can do to prove your confidence is to put the work in and go out there and give your best. And that's all. And sometimes you might come up short, but it's okay as long as you give it all.
yes, sir. Well, as someone who believes you learn more from failure than success, I love that lack of fear. Um, Man, it's been such a crazy year from where we started in January to where we are now, and I feel like we've been talking about Francis all year. If I were to ask you, whether it's in your professional life or your personal life, what are you the most proud of that you've accomplished up to this point?
Uh, I stand up for myself. I never give up. I never let anybody take me out of my dream. I believe in me. I believe in my value. I don't let people set up my value and my limits. So yes, I get
I
those
love
stuff. As you said, this has been a crazy year from January to now, but
it.
it's by far the best years ever in my life.
Oh, that's so great to hear, Francis. I know we got to start wrapping this up. I know you were asked at the open workout about Jones versus Stipe. You gave it 50-50 down the middle. I am curious if I could pull a little more out of you. If you had to pick a winner, do you have an inclination of who this might go towards and how the fight might end?
Then I'll pick Stipe.
Why Stipe?
Uh, stylistically, um, Stipe. I fought Stipe twice, and I think Stipe doesn't have the credit that he deserves.
Mm.
Obviously, I won the second time, but still, I know that I could have even lost that time. I know how good he's a fighter. Stipe, I mean, he fought DC 3 times, and you can see um, how he how he fought. Yeah, and this is a different weight class for Jon Jones. This is a heavyweight, and I think it's slightly different than light heavyweight. I agree with Joe, the best in the light heavyweight, but I think in the heavyweight, he definitely gets some challenge.
Stipe, athletic, well-rounded, lean, great example of a modern heavyweight. The last thing, Francis, before I let you go, I always ask the fans, hey guys, I'm doing this interview. What would you like to know? And one of these questions made me laugh. I don't know if you eat more when you're training or when you're off camp, but can you tell me at your maximum, how many calories do you consume in a day? And what does like a regular day of eating look like for Francis Ngannou when he's really picking out?
Well, I don't measure my calories. I eat when I'm
Nice being a
I eat
heavyweight, huh?
eat when I'm hungry. And then when I have a training camp, obviously I have to eat differently. I will have a chef to help me for my diet. But I don't count. That is his job. It's not my job.
Okay. Well, I know Eric Nixick can get down a lot of food. Between Eric, Brad Tavares, and you, who can eat the most food in one sitting?
I don't know. We never did a contest.
We'll have to do the contest in celebration after this
Yeah,
fight.
we have to figure it out.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna text for Eric and see what he thinks because he's got a lot of self-confidence, especially if you're talking about tacos El Gordo. That's like that man's jam.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what it is, so I'm definitely sure he have eaten more than me.
Okay. Francis, I want to leave you with the last word, so I'll do my part very quickly. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you're still here, please subscribe. Thumbs up. Let us know in the comments what's your official prediction for Ngannou versus Fury. The Rumble in Riyadh takes place on October 28th in Saudi Arabia. all your coverage at cbssports.com. Francis, if there's anything you would like to talk about on the way out, I would like to give you the floor, my friend.
No, I think we're good. I think we wrap it. I just want to say thank you again for speaking, and thank you to all my fans out there for supporting throughout this, and those who keep watching, and even those who are not fans, just turn up and watch